I often say that, questions lead to graphs. And then I always like to add on to that is that graphs lead to statistics. And so this is a graph choice chart, which appeared in a journal called The Science Teacher. It was research done by the University of Maine. And I think it's a great starting point, and you can extend that to thinking about different question types, and that's what we have pictured in that white box that we've taken from Data Classroom's Graph Wizard. And you can see how those questions lead to different graphs, and those graphs have different subsets of statistical tests that will go with those kinds of graphs. And you can't, if we're looking at like the very far left, we're looking at those pie charts or we're looking at those bar graphs. We can't do a t-test with data like that. It just won't work. Those are graphs that are showing something that's categorical, and they're telling us, how many times we observe things in those different categories. There is simply no way to do a t-test with data like that. But the data we were looking at, where we had a number, we were comparing groups, that is a good fit. So I think, helping explain to students that first you should think about what your question is, then think about what your graph is. And if you've done all of that well, it will be easy to, track down what kind of statistical test you will need to fit that situation, no matter what resource you're using to do your statistics.